what is naturalization? How do I do it? Why should I do it? Hello, my name is Natalie Driver Womack, and I'm an immigration attorney, and I've practiced immigration for over 10 years. Today, we're going to talk about naturalization. So everything or a lot in this video will be broken into fours. First, I will talk to you about 1, what is naturalization? 2, why should I do it? 3, how do I do it? And 4, things to watch out for. And be sure to stick to the end because I'm going to do rapid fire question and what my answers are regarding some questions that are very common. Okay, so let's start off. What is naturalization? Naturalization is the legal process where someone who has a green card applies to become a U.S. citizen. Now, what you have to know here is that it is not automatic. There are 4 things that have to take place, right? Number 1, there has to be an application. 2, you must go through the interview process. 3, you have to pass a civics and an English test. And 4, you have to do, finally, an oath of allegiance. So, why do it? What are the benefits? Here's the thing. Becoming a U.S. citizen comes with powerful rights and protections. And here are some that I think are the most powerful. 1, you can vote, let your voice be heard, and even run for office. 2, you will be able to have a U.S. passport and access to U.S. embassies when you travel. 3, you can also apply for federal jobs and petition for other family members. And 4th, you don't have to worry about any issues with deportation. Okay? Now, who can apply? There's always requirements and there's always stipulations. So the first requirement is that you must be 18 years or older. The second one is that you have to have a green card for at least 5 years with 30 months of continuous presence. And if it's 3 years, if you're married to a U.S. citizen and you live together, and that continuous presence has to be 18 months. 4th, you have to show good moral character. So those are some of the benefits and requirements of applying for naturalization. Now, some of the things with regards to the requirements, you can also get citizenship within a year if you are active U.S. military. And if it's wartime, it can be even quicker. Now, if you have some medical issues, you can potentially have that expedited by filing an N-648 form. So now the question is, so how do I naturalize? You have to fill out a form, of course. There's the form N-400, and you will provide your supplemental documents. You'll also have a biometrics appointment that you would have to go to, and this would be dealing with making sure that they have your fingerprints and know that you are who you say you are. Now, we're going to talk about some common questions that individuals have, because the worst thing that you can do is be in your head about things that you're wondering about. So we're going to walk through those. Okay. So the worst thing for me is to be in my head spinning about something. Sometimes I just would like to ask a quick question and get a quick answer. So let's do that rapid fire. So one of the things that I've been asked is, can I apply for naturalization while outside of the U.S.? The answer is you must be physically present in the U.S. when you apply for naturalization, even if you've been living abroad, because you have to be mindful that staying outside of the country for 6 months or more can be deemed a break in your continuous residency requirement. Another one is, oh no, what if I fail the test? If you fail your English or your civics test, you have 60 to 90 days to redo it. And another question is, I want to travel while my N-400 is pending. Can I travel? And the answer is yes, you can, but be very mindful of how long you're staying outside of the country, as well as making sure that you are making any form of biometrics appointments. Another one is, how long does the naturalization process take? Normally takes between 6 to 12 months, but it depends on your location. Another great question is, what happens if I've been arrested in the past or I've had an issue with immigration? Again, here, knowledge is power. So part of obtaining knowledge is to tap the government entities to see what information that they have with regards to you, as well as to talk to an immigration attorney to see how those dispositions or the results from any form of encounters with immigration would result in your immigration case. So you would be 1, looking to get a disposition if you've had any form of criminal charges. Then you would file a FOIA request, which is a Freedom of Information Act request with USCIS and ICE to see if there's been anything with regards to your connections or interactions with immigration. So again, this is a wonderful aspect of branching into becoming a citizen of the United States of America. I think it is a wonderful protections and privileges that you have. And it's a lot of information to understand and to be able to navigate. So please know you're not alone. If you'd like assistance and help, please make sure to give someone a call. Thank you.